The Little Rock Nine was a group of African American students who were enrolled in Little Rock Central High School in 1957.
The Little Rock crisis is when students were prevented from entering the racially segregated school by the Arkansas Governor Orville Fabius, and then attended after the intervention with President Eisenhower. This event is considered to be one of the most important events in African American civil rights movement. On their first day of school, guards at the school would not let them in, and they were followed by mobs being threatened to be lynched. In Little Rock, the capital city of Arkansas, the Little Rock School Board agreed to comply with the High Court's ruling. Virgil Blossom, the superintendent of the schools, asked the school board on May 24, 1955, if the school could slowly become unsegregated. The school board agreed to this. The plan would start in September 1957. By 1957, the NAACP had registered 9 black students to attend the previously all-white Little Rock Central High School, selected on the criteria of excellent grades and attendance.
The nickname Little Rock Nine comes from the 9 black students who attended Little Rock High School. Those students are Ernest Green, Elizabeth Eckford, Jefferson Thomas, Terrence Roberts, Carlotta Walls Lanier, Mckenzie Brown, Gloria Ray Clark Mark, Telma Motherstead, and Melba Bills. Ernest Green was the first African American to graduate from Central High School.
Several segregationist councils threatened to hold protests at Central High and physically block the black students from entering the school. Governor Orville Fabius deployed the Arkansas National Guard to support the segregationists on September 4, 1957. The sight of a line of soldiers blocking 9 black students from attending high school made national headlines and polarized the city. Regarding the accompanying crowd, one of the 9 black students, Elizabeth Eckford, recalled, "They moved closer and closer. I tried to see a friendly face somewhere in the crowd, someone who maybe could help. I looked into the face of an old woman and it seemed like a kind face, but when I looked at her again, she spat on me."
On September 12th, President Eisenhower attempted to de-escalate the situation and summoned Governor Fabius to meet him. The president warned the governor not to interfere with the Supreme Court's ruling. The next day, Woodrow Mann, the mayor of Little Rock, asked President Eisenhower to send federal troops to enforce integration and protect the 9 students. On September 24th, the president ordered the United States Army to Little Rock and the entire 10,000 members Arkansas National Guard.
The National Guard took positions immediately, and the 9 students successfully entered the school on the next day. By the end of September 1957, the 9 were admitted to Little Rock Central High under the protection of the U.S. Army. But they still faced a year of physical and verbal abuse by many of the white students. Melba Patillo had acid thrown into her eyes. Another one of the students, Mckenzie Brown, was verbally confronted and abused. The students were told that they would have to take a lot, and they were warned not to fight back if anything happened. Mckenzie Brown was also taunted by members of a group of white male students in December 1957 in the school cafeteria during lunch. She dropped her lunch, a bowl of chili, onto the boys and was suspended for 6 days. 2 months later, after more confrontation, Brown was suspended for the rest of the school year. She transferred to New Lincoln High School in New York City.
In 1996, 7 of the Little Rock Nine appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. They came face-to-face with a few of the white students who had tormented them, as well as one student who had befriended them. Little Rock Central High School still functions as part of the Little Rock School District. It is now a National Historic Site that houses a civil rights museum to commemorate the events of 1956.